Hey everyone, so I was trying to think about how I'm going to break these videos down. So the plan is, as I do this global economic study project, and I've got about 30 books that I'm reading, along with some other material, some lectures and a few publications. And I'm going to break these down into small videos so that I can kind of talk about what I'm going through, document the process. This particular book, this is the second book that I read in this study project called King Dollar. Talked a little bit about it in a previous video. And then what I think I'm going to do for this book is I'm going to break the videos down into four parts based on what I think are the four key questions that the author is really addressing in the book. It's not explicit, but it's kind of how I interpreted things. The first question is how the dollar comes to become the world's dominant currency. So he provides a brief history of the dollar's dominance, really kind of starting around the beginning of the 1900s. The second question is, what are the alternatives to the dollar? So the author is going through things like the euro and the yen and the Chinese renminbi, so different currencies that have tried to dethrone the dollar. Third question is how the dollar has been weaponized. A big part of the book is about the economic sanctions and access to the payment system that the author goes into in a lot of detail. And that's actually a subject that's going to come up again because I know it's talked a little bit about in a few other books, but I actually have a book, I think it's called Choke Points, and it's a very thick book, part of my study plan, and it addresses just that. It goes into painstaking detail on the history of what's called dollar weaponization, or how the United States has used the dollar payment system to further its national security interests. And then the fourth question that this book really addresses are, what are the policy mistakes or forces that could dethrone the dollar? Because although the author believes that the dollar's preeminence is pretty secure, it's certainly not absolute. So these are the questions I'm going to be addressing in subsequent videos.